Qualifying's just kicked off. Hello again, Mitch. You're with me tonight again?
Hello, I was wondering when you're going to get to that bit though.
Yep, sorry. Trying to get myself organised a bit. But here we are, we're in Interlagos. We're with Mr. Kick, your driver. For the time being, anyway. Hopefully...
For the time being.
I've got everything sorted. Everything's working. Everything is working, Mitch.
Don't jinx it.
Everything is working, Mitch.
Unless we're going to hear click, 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 click.
Nope,
in the next 10 minutes.
Nah, I promise you won't. No. I'm a good guy now. I'm not a bad guy anymore.
Yeah, tech wizard is Mark.
Alright then. You need to be like that. But anyway, here we are. So we're at Interlagos. It's round 9 of UAL GTC, and the drivers have just gone out on track. 2 still in the pits, James and Iggy. Iggy's in another car this week.
Apparently, I've had a message from Iggy, and we have to refer to it as the hang on. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci Gucci gang.
Say what?
Exactly.
Why can't we just Iggy? Just Ig. Just I. Just call it I.
Yeah. It's all Gucci.
It is. So, Callum's on his first hot lap. Joe's not far behind. Fred's also here. Michael's, Kick, Chris Pease, James Messenger, and Mr. Ignat himself. Can't pronounce his last name because I won't butcher it. I won't even attempt to. But so far so good, everything's working, which is good.
That's always a good sign. Get it working for qualifying.
Yeah, and then it'll break down the race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, as we were. Oh, Cam's a bit wide there, the penultimate corner.
He just needs another solid weekend. Wednesday. Tuesday. Oh dear. He just needs another solid race, doesn't he? Let's face it.
He does, yeah. He doesn't need to win, just come second all the time from now on. He's pretty much got this. Yeah. So, he goes into provisional P1, Joe goes P2. What does Fred do? P2.
Half a second. Tasty gap for Callum already.
Very.
Oh, and Kick straight up into P2, just two tenths behind him.
Oh, la-di-da. Mr. Optimus himself would be very happy there.
Mercedes to the fore.
The Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, Michael, solid fourth. Him and Joe to get on the standings yet again.
Yeah, they're having a very good ding-dong.
A few drivers on the right lap. Iggy's still in the pits. Will he be serving a qualifying ban for this one because of the change of car?
I would assume, I think so. That's probably a good guess actually when I think about it. There is Iggy in the pits.
You know I got that Gucci on me. Indeed, Iggy. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. There's Chris Pease, who's been making some good strides into his pace recently. He's been doing some testing, I believe. Oh, he's a bit wide out there, though. If you want to be doing that, Chris. Ooh, Fred's catching Joe. This will be interesting.
Yeah, we saw a bit of a messy qualifying in Suzuka. Drivers tripping over one another towards the end of the session.
And there were. Fred got warned about that with Jordan. I don't know if I think Jordan's racing tonight. I think he said he was.
Yeah, he's
just late. A bit late. Yeah.
Right up to P2 then.
Still didn't beat Callum though. That's interesting.
He'd have had a nice toe from Joe then.
He would have done. Speaking of Joe, he's in 5th at the moment.
Yeah, Kick couldn't quite improve on that lap. Joe did improve by a couple of tenths or so. Oh, he has got Fred right up behind him though. It's a compromise Fred.
Yeah.
My logic to this now for Fred would just be to back off and then make sure that your next lap is going to be clean. All he's doing here is compromising himself and Joe.
Pretty much, I agree there. It's a bit silly.
And, you know, Joe's running offline. James Messenger straight up into P2 as well.
He's quick, that lad. I'll give him that.
He's just gone past Chris Pease.
Yes. And he's gone wide. Oh, he's gone very wide. Yeah, but Fred's still right on the tail of Joe. That's not going to help him at all.
No.
So I don't know what he's playing at there.
Won't be helping Fred at all.
Oh, is he going into pits? He's going into the pits. So some new tyres on, I think.
Very interesting. He's only done, 3 laps on those tyres now?
If, yeah.
Joe with a big improvement on that lap. Started on a 32.3, he's now down to a 31.3. Excuse me.
Not a bad lap, that. Callum's still on pole, though. Not by much, though.
It's, top 4 are pretty close. Just under 3 tenths. And another half a second back to Mike Isles and Porsche.
Callum's really pushing that car.
Yeah, I just flicked on. Just going.
Sorry, I was engrossed by it. He was really pushing it.
First lap came on lap 3.
Oh, he's slightly down. Not by much, though.
Oh,
And he's wide. Oh,
quite wide, yeah. I've seen in recent events that these super softs don't like multiple laps.
we don't. And I think
Callum
you just. I think you just. Yeah. I think Callum was listening to you. Let's see what James can do. So here's James. The other Mercedes, funnily enough. Mercedes is going quite well here.
Yeah. James hasn't improved to the first sector. Not sure what he's on for.
Interesting thing is, what will Fred do?
That's very true. Fresher tyres now, of course. Just coming through start that lap.
There he is, Mr. Fred Bailoos.
That's very little from second to third to fourth.
Well, hopefully we should get a good race then. Top 4 going at it.
Fingers crossed.
I hope so. Kick moves out of the way, and fastest first sector goes to Fred.
Yeah, not surprised that. Fresher tyres, lighter car. They have 15-minute qualifying, of course, so it's not exactly the longest lap either. So plenty of opportunity for them.
Should get a fair few laps in with this. 1 minute 29 lap. It's not exactly slow or short.
Callum just coming to finish his out lap. James is halfway through his out lap.
Very just coming to the half second up. So this is going to be the new fastest lap, I reckon.
In the middle sector.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's.
Big margin of improvement.
It is. I reckon he's going to go pole by comfortably as well.
Pretty much matched Callum in the first sector, and then, like I say, good half a second up. Yeah, there we
Wow.
go. Carries that through.
He does. Right, here's come Callum then. Let's see what he can do. And he's fastest in the first sector. Faster than Fred was.
So Fred's first sector was 22.8, Callum's is 22.7.
Very
Fred's
close.
gone slower through it this time around on a 22.9.
Oh, Callum's out wide there. But gets the cut in on the apex, so it was nicely done. Just got to keep it nice and smooth, nice and tidy from the actual race car driver here. Oh, he's got his tyres squealing for mercy through the hairpin bit.
Meant to be your friends, Callum.
He is up, but he's not got the fastest middle sector, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, he's wide! Oh,
Again. Well, he did use that before and it seemed to work for him.
He did, yeah.
Well, I think he's going to be about a tenth or so shy from Fred here. Which will still be closer than what we had at Suzuka.
Suzuka, oh yeah, very.
dominant performance there.
There you go. No, that's better. That's much better. But I think could have gone faster. Here comes Jordan at last. Bless his little soul. Right, what can Mr. Kick and Mr. James do? Right, Kick's come out to finish his lap, so let's have a look. It's not. Oh, it is an improvement, but only slight.
2 hundredths of a second.
And James, let's see what James can do. We just missed that middle sector. Nice tidy exit there on the exit, the penultimate corner.
James is setting personal best through the first 2 sectors, so I expect an improvement from him there.
Now, will he beat Callum there? That's interesting. That's going to be interesting.
I think he's slightly down on Callum's times. Yeah, 29.9 there for James. Just slightly off.
It's not a bad effort though. So Fred's still on pole then.
Of course, good slipstream opportunity as well. From the start down to turn 1, and then obviously from turn 3 down to turn 4.
Indeed, I agree. It's going to be interesting.
Are very possible.
Callum, much tidy exit that time on the penultimate corner.
Yeah, his first 2 sectors, thereabouts. Quicker than Fred's first sector, matched him through the middle sector, so it'll be all to play for in this final sector.
7.7 down.
Yeah.
That was weird. Yeah, he must have had an issue and we missed it. It's the only thing I can think of.
Timings didn't show that.
How bizarre. There's Mr. Gucci himself in the pit lane still, because he's got the quality band.
Gucci gang.
Let's have a look further down the field then. There's Jordan's back out.
I say Gucci gang.
We should get picked, sponsored by Gucci, well.
It's Gucci, Mike, it's Gucci.
Yeah, totally. Chris is doing a solid job, he's in 7th. He's brought that time down a bit more.
Yeah, it's not too well. 2.5 of Joe, that's not bad. And Chris tends to race a lot better than he qualifies, so.
He does, that I do agree with.
Still getting used to using that Aston Martin and the whole side of GT cars, as opposed to his preference of single seaters.
This is very true, but Chris has got some news later to share, I think.
Keep an eye out for that on the UAL news account.
Right.
Oh, Jordan really leery through the centre S's. Just throwing that Corvette in.
He has been told to put his radar on this time, as a few drivers have, I think. Does Fred improve? He's got Joe slipstream. No, he doesn't. Oh, he's not far away though. There's Callum.
Deep turn 1.
Oh no, it's done it again.
Are you looking backwards again?
It's done it again, and I didn't touch anything.
Here we go again.
No, right, Callum's gone wide. I don't know what's gone off there. Oh, God's sake.
I tell you what, it's very close between 3rd and 4th.
Oh, Mitch, got it back.
Oh, got it back.
Yeah, press down on the down arrows on the keyboard. You know the.
Are you telling me that to look back you press down?
Yep. Well, anyway, we got it back. We got it back. So there'll be none of this dum 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 on the keyboard tonight. So
just do it anyway. Just get that as like canned laughter.
Canned laughter.
Yeah, you know those old studio TV shows where they're just playing.
Yeah, I know.
So Jordan currently at the bottom of the pack, just 10th off Chris P. That's his first lap. I'm guessing he'll have time for one more.
I think he will, just about. Top 3's not changed though, unless my game's messed up. I don't think it has.
No. It's
Fred. Oh, Fred's in the wall. What's Fred doing?
I might just judge that one.
What on earth is that about? Well, quality's over, but that was a bit weird. But anyway, looks like Fred's going to be on pole. James Messi just spun off, so he won't go improve.
Kicks way past turn 1.
Yep. I believe that's qualifying done then. I think everybody's done a lap.
Jordan's going slowly, so it's Fred from Callum, James, Kick, Mike Isles in the Porsche, Joe, Chris Pease, Jordan, and then bringing up the rear is Mr. Gucci Gang himself, Iggy.
Gucci Gang. Oh dear.
Nothing curly whirlies, what can I say?
They sell them in Austria?
No, but they sell them here.
Well, they sell them in Holland as well. Remember? We just said this week.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's what I pay Kick.
Kick.
Every point he scores, that's a curly whirly.
Yeet. Well, the grid's pretty much set, so hopefully Joe will tell people to go back to the track and I'll start nominating the tyres.
There we go then, yeah.
Alright, so who do you think is going to win then? Because this one's going to be quite a tough one to call, I reckon.
This is going to be really close. I'm going to say James Messenger. I think he could pull something out of the bag. He was really impressive from Suzuka.
You know what? I'm going to have to... I think, you know what? I will agree with you there. I think James probably could pull this off because the other two... Fred does need to win, but I don't think he's going to win the title now. So... But that said, I think Kick could do quite well.
Yeah, just as we've said that, we've got the Arrows boys cheering James on in the chat. So
yeah, hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Kylo Ren, hello.
Oh dear. It's the ultimate Star Wars hello there. But, well,
hello there.
There we go.
Right, there we go. So it begins. Let's see what starting tyres everybody picks.
Starting out, mediums for Iggy straight away. Wise choice that starting towards the back.
Mediums for Mike.
Mediums.
Sauce for Callum. That's interesting. I think that's the same strategy as last time. That's 2 sauce for Callum.
Double softs, yeah.
Double sauce for Callum. Sauce for James. Oh, Millennial Chicken is back with us, guys. Yes.
Hey!
Welcome back.
Star Wars. We are. Also, ahoy, fellas. Ahoy, hoy.
Welcome back. Have we got any more pop-based jokes for us today?
Yeah.
We missed them last time.
I mean, there's a couple of different liveries that you could possibly make jokes out of as well. This time compared to last time you were here.
Aye. Here we go then. We're in for a treat tonight then.
There we go. Fred on softs, Joe on mediums. I'll say that just as the chat disappears for me. I'll run through from top. Iggy on mediums, Mike on mediums, Callum soft, James soft, Joe medium, Fred soft, P's medium, Jordan medium, and Kick on softs.
You bring the bracing, I bring the banter, says Mr. Chicken. We agree with that.
Mr. Chicken? Is that?
I'm going to call him Mr. Chicken. I think that suits him. Mr. Millennial Chicken.
Yeah, as long as it's not Mrs. Tweedy's chicken pies, we'll be fine.
Oh, chicken pie. Sorry.
You sounded so
sorry.
northern then.
Sorry. So sorry.
Oh, chicken pie.
Oh, me a chicken pot pie.
No, I'm going to ask what that is.
Chicken pot pie?
Oh, okay.
What do you think I said?
Chicken pop? I thought you were drinking a
chicken pop? Ugh. Isn't that just chicken soup that's blended?
Probably.
Who's gone soft? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Callum's on sauce, Fred's on sauce, Kick is on sauce, and James is on sauce. Everybody else is on mediums, so they're semi-soft.
Top 4 on softs.
I think they're going to be on it from the get-go.
Clearly expecting a fight at the start.
They are. I think everybody's on time, so we should be racing shortly.
Interesting. Just flicking through the drivers' onboards and seeing how many miles it says that they've each done.
Sweaty scrubs.
Very much. There's some high numbers.
1,805 miles for Fred. Callum's got 798.
I think that BMW is now positively second-hand.
I mean, Jordan's on a fair amount in his Corvette.
I know, yeah.
That's surprising.
You trade it in for a new one, boys.
Only 146.1 for James on his Merc. 504 for Chris. Iggy's done 41 miles. Or kilometres in his case, I think. Kick's done 103. Looks like Fred's taking the victory for the most. Oh wait, no he's not. Oh is he? Wait, hold on.
1,800 no. Joe's on
1,900.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe's won it. Sweat. Hey look, Millennium Chicken, it's the Coca-Cola car. Give us the
Seeing
bands.
that Repsol Arrows livery makes me feel young again.
Yes, that's what we thought as well.
Wait, what year is that one? Is 90...
I think it was 98.
98.
I think it's 98. Because 97 was when Hill, and it was the Yamaha and it was blue. So I think Arrows went with Repsol the following year.
I will find out. Quick Google.
Hippity hoppity, give me more of that Repsol livery. There you go, Mr. Chicken.
No, 98 was black with the...
oh, was it Danker?
Anchor, yeah.
Yeah. Which one? What year was that one then?
So 99.
Ah.
Tasty looking car.
I quite like the orange one as well. The orange arrows. From the Max Verstappen 2002, is it?
Wrong Verstappen, Mark. Wrong Verstappen.
Oh yeah. Jos Verstappen. For God's sake.
I imagine we should be getting going in a minute or two.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Jordan's probably gone through his notorious toilet break. I bet you any money that's what we're waiting on.
Yeah.
There we go. Here we go then. Right. I won't call green because there will be a formation lap. I remember.
Hey, you remembered. I was waiting for you to get all excited in the build-up and the tension.
Well, I hate to disappoint you. I really do. Hopefully it's a clean race this week.
Hope so. Turn 1 can be notorious here, so especially at the start.
Alright, yes, here we go lads indeed. From the Arrows Racing team. And we've got Cook Virtual Racing.
That's Nicholas, isn't it?
Oh yes it is, yes, hello Nicholas. So hope you've been a good boy this week. And away they go on the formation lap. Callum's putting some meat into them tyres. Wow.
No traction control there. It's a very German field again, isn't it?
It is. I think this should be called a German GTC, or German touring car. Well, it's not a touring car, is it?
It's sort of like the ADAC GT Masters type thing.
Yeah, you know, that's a good shout out. Especially with the Corvette.
Yes. Stickers on Jordan. Sorted.
Mr. Gucci himself, Mr. Playjam on the front there. And the replays are working, which is good. So everything's good to go then.
I'm sure Dan will be pleased, thrilled. We're going to have another stream with you, Shane. It's good to the replay.
Oh, don't I love it. Look, you like the way I do things. You guys, you underestimate the talent that is on offer here.
Don't try it.
Alright then, Obi-Wan.
It's over, Mark. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, move from Star Wars. So we'll go down the we'll go down the field really quickly. So Fred is on pole. Callum is second. In third is James. In fourth is Kick. In fifth is Mike. Sixth is Joseph. Seventh is Mr. Crispy Peas himself, Chris Peas. Eighth is Jordan, and in last place is Mr. Gucci himself, the mighty Iggy Ignat. So, the boys are forming up and we're about to go racing.
Yeah, Fred's clearly learnt from his mistakes earlier on in the season, taking the inside line this time.
Have you seen what Millennial Chicken said? That's made me smile.
Bottle it with a monster vet, boom it up. What could you can to be yelled way too many times? Let's find out round 9 of UAL GTC.
And we are green in Brazil for round 9. Fred gets a good start. Will there be chaos into turn 1 though? Oh, there's a bit of contact. Ooh.
Yeah, Chris P's over the grass a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike sliding through an entrance to turn 3. So he's fairly clean out front so far.
Oh, yeah, I think everybody got through that quite reasonably well. Callum's on the attack already. Oh, Callum's on the grass, he held it. Ooh.
I think he needs to attack early.
He does.
Fred. Oh, he's trying to force
he really is, yeah.
Top 3 all pretty close. Kicks drop back a little bit to 4th. Joe just half a second back from him with Mike once again all over the tail.
I'm going to say Callum's really on the tail of Fred. This is good racing. Ah, not today, keyboard. I saw what you did there. It won't work today. Ha 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 ha. Not on my watch. Here comes Callum then. James not far behind either.
No, if those two get into a proper fight. Oh, Jordan is currently facing the wrong way around. I feel like
is he?
Might have been an incident with Chris possibly because they're very close together on track.
Let's have a look. Oh, Chris was hit by Iggy. Oh, Chris. Oh, Jordan, just stop. Let Chris go. Then Chris spun himself. That's a weird one. It looks like
Callum
Iggy was the
going for a move on the outside. Fred, the S's. I think.
Oh, wow, he's got him. Hold on, he's got him. I think he's got him. Oh, it's Archie Bargy and James is right there. Yeah, but going back to that Jordan incident, it looks like Iggy took Chris out and Jordan just stopped and waited for him, which is weird. Look at James on the inside. James on the inside. Can he do it? Not quite.
Ooh,
great racing.
There just
yeah.
Back out of it.
And Callum's got the cutback. He's got him.
To only let one Mercedes through.
Yeah.
Not the other two behind. Iggy's up to 5th ahead of Mike and Joe.
No, we missed that replay. I need to say that.
So Joe's dropped from 5th down to 7th then.
I'll say that incident with Jordan, Chris Pease and Iggy was a bit weird. It was just very strange.
It's not easing up at the front though. 4th of the lead.
I know, this is great. This is what we wanted.
Can Iggy break away from the two behind him and join that battle?
Oh, Callum had to really drift that car in then. Here comes James in the Mercedes against BMW. Kicks
struggling with Jung Chao.
Kicks right there though.
Yeah, to coin Chris Pease's favourite phrase, it's a bit of a suck train going down the start finish.
It really is. Here comes James. Kicks fastest lap.
Moving about. Oh, this could be very close now for the lead. Down to turn 4. Fred got a much better run through the S's.
He did.
Can't defend early. Hasn't needed to.
Ooh, Fred was looking, he was trying though. Oof, Callum's wide. Fred's got the run, but he's on the outside though.
Yeah.
Now Callum's got the pace, there you go.
That's right, Mr. Chicken.
Yeah,
Britain
just
versus
saw that.
Belgium versus Britain versus Netherlands. Very much a race of two halves at the minute.
It is. I think he's up to 5th then.
Our guest man Stephen Piers just.
Oh, is he going to join us again?
Apparently so, yeah, he's on his way. See,
excellent.
I'll suggest him. So
yeah. Well, I'm going to have to, sadly, break away from the stream just for a second while you do that.
Yep.
You suggest him and I'll get him in.
As soon as I can find him on my list.
Callum's got 3/10 up on Fred, but here comes that suck train, as Chris Pease said. Oh, there you go. Let's. I do apologise, people. I do apologise. Right, there we go. He's now been accepted, so we're back to the race.
Top 4 just nose to tail.
I think Kick should play this cleverly. He should be okay. Save fuel. Don't.
Yeah.
He's in the prime spot, I reckon.
Run his own lines, like you say, save a bit of fuel. We've seen that tactic work out in other championships.
We have.
Minimise the time in the pits and hopefully get a bit of an advantage. Because they're all on the same tyres.
They are. Mike Earls is keeping Iggy pretty honest. He's not exactly pulled away from Mike, as Iggy.
I think because you've got the top 4 on softs and the rest of them are on
mediums, yeah.
Mediums. So this race could just flip over on its head in the second half.
I think he probably will do. It's like watching F1 back on ITV except less product placement.
Well, it's Gucci. We could have that one last product. Gucci, curly whirlies, and.
Are we sponsored by Honda though? Do you remember when these sponsored by Honda?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. We'll be sponsored by.
I've got Vimto. Are we sponsored by Vimto?
Yeah, I've got Dr Pepper as well. So we can have that for next week. Right, then here we go. James seems like the best one in a bit of a straight position.
They're very cautious with one another. They're not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of respect going on here. I'm surprised Callum's not pulled away though from Fred.
He could just be biding his time. I mean,
he could be. Yeah.
You don't need to win by massive margins.
This is very true.
And he doesn't need to lose races to it. He can just finish behind. Yeah.
Millennial Chicken has got Dr Pepper also, and he's got grape soda.
Which is pretty close to Vimto, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Fruity.
I know there's grapes in Vimto squash, but it's not, you know.
You got fizzy Vimto.
He's got he's got lots of carbons on it, he says. Changes.
Yeah, carbon freezing maybe.
Kick is right there. I'm very impressed with Kick, once again.
He's doing really well, just needs to just hang with them. Don't do anything rash.
And Mr. Pie is here.
We can't seem to break away from Mike, so maybe Iggy's just saving a bit of fuel as well.
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking people are being very smart. After that last round in Suzuka,
which was very hectic.
Very. Everybody's a bit like, Caution.
So now Kick and James are the closest two on track, just 2/10 between them.
Yeah, Callum's had a little bit of a breakaway. Fastest lap goes to Callum, 1:30.453.
Kick just showing his nose a little bit in the braking point, just letting know James that he's there.
He is. And welcome back, Mr. Pie.
Hello.
Hello, how do?
How do?
Ah, very good, thank you.
I've been in an exciting race of folks.
You are. It's been a cracking race so far. Top 4 especially.
Just to recap for Stephen, who's just joined us, and for everybody else, top 4 currently on soft tyres. Iggy had a qualifying ban for changing car, so from 5th down they're all on mediums. There was an incident between Iggy, Jordan and Chris, which we need to get a bit of a look at later on. So far everything's been sort of clean and a little bit quiet, a little bit conservative.
Is Fred lagging still?
He was alright on my screen. I don't know if he was alright. He's not lagged on mine. Don't know about you, Mitch.
A couple of jitters every now and then, nothing major.
But he's reeled Callum in again. Callum's can't get away. This is great. It really is.
Oh, Fred's right close to him. Exit from the chair.
That is a good point, Millennial Chicken. Yeah, after the first round of first round of pit stops, that will be interesting to see where everybody goes.
Fred now right.
Fred's in a right ears.
This
Here we
could
go.
be an attempt here.
We're on the bonnet, it works. Here we go, there's a bit of a bump draft there. Oh, he's going to go on the inside? Not quite. Callum covers it. But Callum, does he? No. Well, he does. He slows his exit.
Wants to get off those mediums.
There's the Gucci gang going to work. And he's
James
back out.
now is he trying to have a run at Fred?
He is. Yeah, he's
James is up
got
ahead.
him.
He's going to have Fred into the braking zone here.
Oh, I'm after.
Side by side through turn 4.
Let's have a look at that replay.
Kicks right behind him as well. Oh, they're going to go be almost 3
On
wide.
his side. Oh, he's having a look. Can't look. Has he got the inside? Can he cut back on him? He's got the cut back, I think. Oh, he just gave them. Great, that was great. That was great racing. That Gucci pit gang.
Very well defended from Fred there. That could have easily ended in tears.
I mean, fuel-wise, they're all looking pretty similar. The top 4.
Yeah, Fred's got the better tyre wear though.
Fred's on, I think. In fact, James is on a wheel, I think. So there's 2 wheel users and 2 control users in the top 4.
The kick is using controller then.
I think he is.
I can't confirm or deny.
Okay.
I don't know, his tyre wear's
tyre.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going to go in the inside of James then.
I think James just took a slightly wide line in.
So Kick's
Right.
tyre wear is a bit worse than it was at Suzuka.
So this is where Iggy has to put those quality laps in. He's going on a move on Joe. Joe just leaves him enough space. That was a late dive from Iggy. Good move though. Let's have a look.
Joe probably knows that's not his fight to probably get involved in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally agree with that.
Here's the
Stop. No point fighting that one too hard.
He is fighting.
here's the replay into turn 1 on the inside. Nicely done. Oh, Iggy's got a wiggle on there. Oh, held it though.
A little bit of a bump, I think, between James and Fred there. That middle sector. Not much
Is Fred getting frustrated? Is James getting frustrated? I think I'd probably be getting a bit frustrated back
It
now.
looked a little bit like James had his nose up the inside a little bit and possibly just pushed Fred off the apex.
Did Fred start on pole tonight?
He did, yeah.
Callum got this.
It was pretty close in qualifying though, Stephen. It was only a 10th ahead of Callum.
Okay.
Yes, big tank slapper. That was a big tank slapper. So, right. Who do you reckon's going to blink first out of these 4?
I think either James or Kick.
Yeah.
I think Kit could probably benefit from it, but then he's on
Yeah.
the medians, and that's the only.
That's the only issue, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm surprised Callum's not been able to pull away. You know, I would have thought he would have pulled away.
I think that just goes to show how close it's been tonight. James once again right over the back of Fred.
Well, Iggy's got Mike, by the way, in the same place where he got Joe.
Nicely done. Let's have a look.
Yeah, those qualifying laps in each set.
Yep, into turn 1.
Like we say
Nicely
for Joe
done.
and Mike, I think they probably know it's not really their fight tonight. They don't need to be racing against Diggy.
So, suppose it's just fight between Mark and Joe anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, for P3 in the championship.
Yeah. Very
Nope.
close that one.
There you go. Millennium Chicken, Chris P still in P9. Still 9 runners.
Yeah, the leaderboard just shows the top 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. P's, one of the co-founders of UAL.
Yes.
Right. Fred's going to be making another attempt here into turn 1.
Here he comes. All right on the
James
bonnet
seems a
of
little
Fred.
bit too far back.
But like we discussed last week, Adam knows where to put the car.
He definitely does, yeah.
There he goes on the inside. Oh, Fred's looking. Oh, there was another tap. Ooh, that was a bit dicey.
They're not costing each other too much time, though, interestingly.
Well, Callum
No,
and Fred are
but I do-
pulling away from it until then.
I do think. Oh, Fred's got the inside. I do think Fred, if he gets past Callum, might pull away.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
He's really trying Callum to keep him behind. He's on the outside now, is Fred. Can he get it done? There's contact. Oh, Fred had to go out wide. I think that's all fair, though, for me.
Yeah.
He's got to watch out for James now.
James is right there, yeah. Can James go on the
He's got to watch out for
inside?
the kick behind.
Oh, what was that wiggle there from Fred?
Probably just shaking the car off, you know, just trying to resettle himself.
Let's have a look.
Callum, stay away. Oh,
Close right back up on Callum. Callum's
I know.
tyre is struggling on his
James has spun.
James has spun.
Oh no!
Again.
Let's,
Oh, James has spun like he did last week.
let's get a replay. There you go, Dan.
Was there contact with anything there?
Let's have a look. This is the replay we're looking now. James goes into the corner. He flashes his light at Fred. I think. Oh, there was. It was with Kick. Kick took James out. I hate to say it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
He
it's
did.
a little bit of a Hamilton and
Fred's in the
Alex
lead.
Albon sort of move, isn't that?
Fred's in the lead.
He is, yeah. He's got
Let's-
Callum. Got him early.
I think this is tyre wear really coming into play because Callum's front tyres
Yeah,
are in
Callum's
a
tyres
much
are
worse
gone.
condition than Fred's.
Yeah, much worse.
Did Callum go? Callum went wide. Callum went very wide. Fred on the inside. Yeah, easy,
Ooh, slot
easy
shifted.
as
Slot
easy
shifted
that.
first corner.
Callum's still trying to go back.
Oh, no.
So James is into the pits then.
Yeah, don't blame him.
Yeah, onto the set of mediums.
And Iggy is. Yeah,
He's going to be behind, I think.
I hope,
Iggy's just coming through turn 3 now.
I hope the Arrow team are going to put tyres on. They're not showing tyres on that Mercedes on my stream. Oh wait, he's back out. He's not going to do tyres on. Oh wait, no he has. No he has. That was weird. He's just come out ahead of Iggy though.
Yeah, so that'd be a good fight. See how this goes. Or Jordan's pitted. Off his mediums. Again, that's quite early though.
So we've got incidents on lap 3 and lap 11, just so we can remind the stewards.
Yeah.
And interesting how there is a bit of a gap forming between the top 3.
Yeah, I did say I think once Frank got past Callum, he's going to pull away. That he's got
Yeah,
far more. Oh, he's very squirrely though again.
he is. From Arsenal, it's like
Yeah.
anyway.
I hate to say that. Yeah, I feel unlucky for you Arrows boys. You didn't want that. Feel sorry for James.
And Iggy's
But he's
ahead of
right.
James now.
But James is right behind him
Yeah.
on medium tyres of all tyres, and he's right. Oh, he's wide.
Iggy's been on those softs for a few laps now, of course.
Should be interesting battle.
The Mert's got good top end. So here comes the Lambo. Iggy's not fighting it. He's letting him have the inside.
He's just sinking the long game, isn't he?
Probably
He is.
They're on
Oh, the
different
inside.
tracks, of course.
Nice move that from James though. Oh, he got squirreled on the exit though. Iggy's fighting back. And Iggy takes the 4th back.
Interesting, Fred's fuel wear is better than Callum's. Fred's pretty much got, well, best fuel wear, if anything.
He's been lifting.
If he's been, I'm going to say, if he's been able to fuel save while still fighting with that top 4, that is incredible. I'll give
And
it.
preserving his tyres.
I'm going to say,
I mean, through that middle sector, you could probably just drop it into mix 6 because it's kind of one line through there, isn't it, really?
It is, yeah.
it is.
And then just put it back up to mix 1 on the long straight.
Yep,
Sure.
I agree there with Arrows. They're going to try and salvage whatever they can from this.
Yeah. I still think there could be a podium on the cards.
I think they could be, well, easily. I think they'll be double stopping, I think, if that's
Oh,
the indication
yeah,
with the soft
yeah.
tyres.
Definitely.
Look at 2.1 seconds now from Callum to
Kick
Fred.
catching Callum.
That's what I was thinking. I think Kick is catching.
Yes, he is. Under a second.
Callum's front left tyre is really good.
Kicks is slightly better. As you say, Fred's got more fuel still, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's a good comment from Mikey, his teammate. So he's surprised just how smooth Fred is. He's fantastic on fuel and tyres.
He is.
Can't deny that.
Certainly
He
noticed
really
that.
is. Yeah.
James and Iggy still very close together, as well as Mike and Joe.
The old rivalry. Oh,
Very close on Joe around the outside.
wow, that was a good move. Just, well,
Running
Joe's got
turn
his pace,
3.
hasn't
let's get the quick replay. We got a replay of that. Here it is. Joe on the inside. Mike sees him. Yeah, Mike didn't fight that. Oh, he did fight that. Oh, he did. But
he? Tried to
Yeah,
take
Joe.
him around the outside, didn't he?
Joe had the more better line there.
Yeah, he did.
Joe's tyre wear just a little bit worse than Mike's. Fuel
Yeah.
about the same at the moment. Joe's got a little bit more, if anything.
Neither of these two are pitted yet, have they? So that's interesting.
No, they haven't. No.
So that's
So, that's probably costing them a lot of time, really. If you look at sort of where, James is almost 10 seconds ahead of them and has pitted.
Yeah. I suppose
they're
there's a difference between the softs and the mediums, I suppose.
True.
Considering Iggy is pulling away. James knows about some of it,
but of course Iggy pitted and repassed the pair of them.
Yeah, true, he did. But again, he was on soft again, so...
And he's also pulled away from James.
He has. Over a second there.
I don't think Iggy took on fuel at that first stop though.
And Kick is catching Callum.
He is.
Battle of the Mercedes.
Callum's very squirrely on the front end. Like, the car just doesn't want to turn in. He's really abused them tyres.
Yeah, they're really worn. I imagine he'll be in within the next couple of laps or so, I think. Keeps dropping between 132s and 131s, whereas Fred's in the 130s consistently.
There we look back. There's Kick. We've sussed the looking backwards bit, by the way, now, Stephen.
Yeah, no more tappity tap.
No more tappity tap. Kick's just lost a bit of time this lap.
Mike's through on Joe.
Ooh.
He's run a little bit deep though.
Let's have that replay. Here's the replay then. Oh, there was a bit of contact. But Mike did back off a bit, but didn't. Oh, then Mike went really deep. Oh, that's a strange one. That might need looking at. Lap 15. Oh, he's very squirrely on that rear end again, like he was in Suzuka as well.
Joe straight at the inside.
Outside, yeah.
That Merc no slouch down the straights. Just 4/10 between Callum and Kick now.
It's spicing up a bit.
It's almost a repeat of last week for P2, whereas Callum had James all over his gearbox for most of last week's race.
Robin's racing. Yeah.
Callum, doesn't need to win the races, but then he won't want to lose too many points. Fred, he's only 8 behind him at the minute, so...
Kick's right with Callum.
Yeah. Same car, of course. I'd imagine. I'm certain they're running different setups and different wing levels.
So Artemis is not getting any hints then.
No.
Martini, no.
Ran completely separately on that one.
Fair enough. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought it was common knowledge, wasn't it?
Oh, you never know with people. Oh, Kick's making a look at it. Oh, he's going for it, I think. Is Callum gonna... Nope, Callum's got the inside. Oh, Callum's very deep, though. Can he hang it around the outside? Not quite. Good racing, that.
Yeah, that was also very close to being tears, I think. So here's a question. Are these boys going to try to go for the one stop, then? They're going to go away on these softs.
That's going to be... I reckon, yeah, Fred will be alright, but Callum definitely not. I don't think even Kick can do it.
Nah,
Callum's not fitted.
Yeah.
I reckon Fred can do it, but Fred did do a stop like in the dying moments of last week, didn't he? So
yeah, I think 2 stops will be the quickest way to go. It's just when you make that first one. Seems like these boys don't want to run the mediums. They prefer a dying set of softs.
Maybe James has done the right call then.
Maybe, yeah, get onto him early.
Yeah, get him onto early, get him off, then get back on the softs again. He's not let Iggy escape, which is good. Iggy's still with him.
10.2 seconds behind Kick, just so you know.
Yes, he is.
And he's already made 1 stop.
Oh, Kick is going round the outside of Callum. Not quite. He's in the slipstream though. Here we go again.
Kick might be running slightly less wing than Callum. Just watching how they both sort of pulled up that straight.
Super smooth there from both of them.
Yeah, under 10 seconds now between Kick and Iggy.
Oh, Kick's going around the outside. Not quite.
Iggy's the same amount of fuel as, like I said, he said Richie and didn't take fuel on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might come back to hurt him a little bit, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Although he does like his strategies, he tends to work these things out.
He does. Loves his strategies.
Yeah, I think Joe and Mike have probably played this one a little bit weird. They're in a little bit of no man's land.
Well, I think they're covered from behind, aren't they?
Yeah, but then there's two cars in front of them that have both pitted, and then
Pulled away.
they're well out of touch of the leaders now. You know, a good 36 seconds off of Fred. So, you know, any chances of a third or a fourth or even a fifth really seem to have gone.
Yeah. 8.43 seconds now in Iggy and Kick.
And Kick is into the pits then, so pitting before Callum, interestingly.
Straight.
Now, the question is, does Iggy jump him and does James jump him?
So Iggy's now coming across the start-finish line.
Fuel's going in, it's a long wait, it's a hold, keep holding.
Yeah, Kick will definitely put fuel in at this stop, so I imagine Iggy will jump him. He's heading down towards turn 3.
Yeah, Iggy's got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got him.
And James has got him.
Oh. Yep, by some... that doesn't bode well for Callum then. I reckon Callum's getting caught. Callum's being caught by Iggy rapidly.
Mike's in the pits.
So,
Yes.
looking at that, Kick is 8 seconds behind James. Who, don't get James spun as well after the contact with Kick.
Yes.
And Mike
So
back
that
on.
really doesn't bode well for Callum. I could see him off the podium.
Callum's gonna have to pit. He's losing more and more time the longer he stays out there.
Must have been the points though, that could be.
I mean, Fred's not exactly that far ahead either. I mean, I reckon the more he stays out there, the more he's going to get caught in that bubble, I reckon.
I think Iggy has got to pit again, though.
I think
Iggy's
Iggy was
gonna
definitely
pit
going to pit again, yeah.
Yeah, he's,
Right.
His fuel won't get him anywhere
Does
near the
Callum pit?
Well, yeah, you can go on to
No.
the soft, so can't you?
Callum's staying out.
That's...
Wow.
I don't think that's a good move, Callum.
I think he's trying to stretch it to the one stop, sure.
He is, definitely. I think he's too late now for a 2.
Yeah.
He wants the 1.
That's going to be interesting into the race, though, with Iggy still on soft, surely.
Bit of a corner cut there as well.
Iggy has been on the mediums already, hasn't
He has, he
He's
started.
He's run both sets, but he will need more fuel.
Callum is all over the shop.
Please.
There's Chris, now getting the blue flags.
he? There's no incidents here.
Mike Isles pit as well?
Yes, he did. He
Yeah,
did.
he pitted.
Don't you?
He pitted just after he pitted.
Chris gets out of the way of Fred. So next person to be lapped is Jordan. Jordan's on a very quiet race again. But he's not far behind Mike Earls, but who's on the softs now.
Yeah, Mikey's just said Callum could end up 4th or 5th, which is good for Fred in the championship.
I know.
Oh, that's great.
So I think it's been interesting to the race.
Yeah, Callum desperately needs really sort of to stay
He is
close.
struggling. He can't put the power down or anything.
His front tyres are looking really bad. He needs to get into the pits. Fred's pitting now. Will Callum pit? Surely.
Callum's pitting, yeah, he's in the pits.
There we
Callum's
go,
in the
yeah.
pits.
But Fred can definitely do a 1 stop. I think that's a given.
Let's watch Iggy. Oh, Fred's in the pits as well.
Yep, he is.
Yeah. Iggy's coming through. Yeah, Callum used more fuel than Fred.
Iggy will get first here. Yeah, he's got it. I'm sure he is.
Yeah, Iggy's definitely got to pit again though, so that will soon.
The like you say, he's got to put fuel.
This is interesting. I thought that would happen. James is now ahead of Callum.
Wow.
By some marginal distance. In fact, Callum's still in the pits.
Callum's
he's just come out.
Pits now.
Wow.
And he's going to be about level with Kick, so all those laps spent battling each other, I think has really cost them there.
It has. I'm surprised they didn't just follow James in, to be honest.
Yeah. Or pit, you know.
Even though he's on mediums.
Certainly a couple of laps earlier than what they have done. Joe's into the pits now. Went out of the pits, sorry.
Although James is on a very level fuel.
Yeah, Iggy's going to be within the pits within about 5 laps, I reckon.
So Iggy and James are both on low fuel and will need to pit again, so that could be a saving grace for Callum.
Then if you think about it, James can go back onto the soft.
Onto softs, exactly, yeah.
Iggy can go onto the soft, so I say it'll be a very interesting battle towards it. Definitely.
Surprisingly though, Kick lost time to Callum. I'm surprised he didn't get past Callum.
Yeah, they were pretty much neck and neck, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. I think he put more fuel in. Let me just double check. Yeah, he did. Not by much though.
Yeah. Obviously running those laps with a heavier fuel load will cost you.
Fred put less fuel in. I suppose he can.
I think Fred might be okay though. I think he.
Yeah,
Well, actually, I don't know. Lap 22.39, he's got that now. He'll be cutting it fine. I reckon he's very close.
I think he's going to have the pace at least to possibly come in for a splash and dash, to be honest.
James Messenger is catching Fred.
Yeah, but look at James's fuel though.
Yeah.
Joe's just got past Jordan.
What could have been for James without that contact with Kick?
Joe really slidey.
Oh,
Jordan right back on him again.
Yeah, he
3
was.
seconds behind Mike now as well.
Jordan through here.
John's on the inside, is he going for it? He's backed out of it.
It's close.
That turn 4 can be really deceiving when it comes to overtakes.
Can be, yeah, very. You've got to be alongside someone to test it.
Yeah, pretty much the driver in front can just close the door on you very easy.
Here you go, Mike. I know you're watching the stream now because it's now on Fred. He's just said it's very rare for Fred to underfill. It's not impossible though. I think he's going to have to make a splash and dash.
I think so.
Unless he's got it on mixed 4, he might get away with it, but he's not exactly catching Iggy and he's not exactly pulling away from James though.
Yeah, he's not flush for fuel, is he?
No.
I think he's got the pace though to be at the front and still fuel save and then able to. I think he's got stuff to reserve, right?
I think Fred's literally got all the options in the world at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
I think if he wanted to, he could just put it in mix 1, go flat out, and then just make a solid splash and dash at the end, or he could just try and go really conservative, eke it out.
Yeah, I think he's got all the options.
The ball's definitely in his court.
Keeps losing time to Callum.
Yeah, I think he's liking these mediums.
I think you might see Iggy in this lap. He was just like Chris Pease, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think James will be too far behind either from the pits.
No, that's true. It's going to be interesting. How many laps are in this race?
39.
39. So still got a while to go yet. 20 laps.
Yeah, they're on lap 23 at the moment.
Right, so I reckon James and Iggy might be in this lap. Yeah, Iggy's in.
Certainly is.
Iggy's in.
Does
And
James
James
follow?
stays out.
James stays out.
Interesting.
I imagine Iggy will put on another set of softs, yeah. And then, nice plug of fuel going in.
Yeah. Very nice liveried.
Gucci gang.
Yeah.
Iggy's going to lose out to Kick here, possibly.
Yep, Chris Pease also pitted that lap.
I think Iggy will catch the kick for
Funny enough, Joe is now massively pulled away from Jordan and is catching Mike.
It's definitely a better race than last week.
Definitely.
Just keep his head down and put those laps in.
So then, is Iggy now the one to watch if he can clear Kick and Callum
17 seconds behind Fred.
on soft tyres?
Do you reckon that's enough fuel though?
I'd imagine it will be.
I think so.
3/4 of a tank, near enough.
Yeah, should be alright. Should be. We
It's
have
more
seen
than
stranger
Fred.
things. Yeah, well, I think Fred will have to pit. I still think he might have to pit. Might be a splash.
Extreme fuel saving, they couldn't at the minute. You could just
Mix 3, mix 4 it.
We've seen him
James
do
is
it.
in. James is in.
So then, will James come out any closer to Iggy?
Will he put the soft tyres on?
I imagine he will.
I'll be a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will.
1% fuel as he came
Wow.
into the pits. So he cut that fine.
Yeah.
Paying for every litre down there at Arrows.
Sponsored by
Yeah.
Repsols.
Iggy's going through the Centre complex.
Yeah, he's just gone past him. There he goes.
Interesting. James put in about the same fuel as what Iggy's got now.
Yeah, I think he put the same amount in. What's that?
I have to feel for James. If that contact didn't happen with Kick, I think
He'd
he would have been
probably
right up
about
there.
Iggy's now.
Yeah,
Was James close to the white line? Is it?
he was, but then he blended just back in time. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. He got away with that. Chris Pease nicely pulls off. Nice job, Chris.
He's a sensible guy, is P.
He is.
He is indeed.
Joe is right with Mike Earls. Battle for 6th and 7th is once again resumed.
Joe's last up was a 30.7. Mike's was a 32.4.
Ooh, Mike's struggling. But Joe's not far away from the fastest lap, you know. He's only 4:10. That's not bad for Joe. It's a good turnaround in pace.
We have seen sometimes that Mike, when he's not racing in the pack, he tends to just drop back and conserve a little bit.
Yeah.
That's true.
And sometimes hampers any sort of progress for the second half of the race. Because it's just a little bit too far to react to it.
Millennial Chicken says, I wish GT had GT4 machinery. They do have... Is it just... there's a few.
In a roundabout way.
Scirocco... Audi... The most GT4 one would be the Porsche Cayman, I think. Mike's defending. Here we go. Here comes Joe on the inside. Nope, couldn't get it done. I think everybody's just muted themselves a minute. Welcome back.
Right.
The Fred's fuel saving unit because Callum keeps sort of catching.
And Iggy's now all over the back of Kick.
And Joe's all back of Mike. This is a good battle.
But Iggy on those softs and Kick on those mediums.
Oh, Joe's got more grip. Oh, Mike's still banging with Joe there. Good move from
Iggy's
Joe.
through now ahead of Kick. Clean move.
Yeah,
Inside
good.
of Joe. Kick didn't fight it.
Let's have a look at the replay. Nope, no replay
If I
there.
was Kick now, I'd probably come into the pits and get on a set of softs.
He's gone the inside though. He's going for it. Oh, there's contact! Oh no! Oh, that's twice now for Kick. That'll be reviewed. Let's have a replay of that.
I just look like too late.
Yeah, we just missed it. Just missed it. I don't think Iggy'd be very happy about that. Is Iggy? Oh no, Kick's gonna. Yeah, Kick left hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah, if I was Kick, I'd get in and just get on a set of soft. Mike Isles back into the pits now for a two-stopper.
No surprise, he was dropping like a fly. It's like a stone, in fact. Sorry.
His tires weren't too bad then.
No. It's going to put him out behind Jordan.
Have you seen what Millennial Chicken said in chat?
No.
Go and have a look.
If Lambo wins, will Gucci Gang play it instead of the Italian national? Who knows? Who knows?
Yes, Mr. CVR, I know, I just pressed the wrong running time, so we missed it. I pressed X instead of V, which would have shown the full replay. But anyway, back to the racing. Cheers, mate.
So Fred's got a good 9.5-second lead out front now.
Cam's got a bit more fuel though.
He is catching Callum.
If I was kicked now, I think I'd want to get in and change over to soft.
Fastest lap. That lap
James.
for James. 30.3.
It's a lot quicker than cars in front of him.
Because if the Gucci Gang starts, I'm a head out fan. You're not a fan, are we? James, fastest first sector. James is really pushing. You can smell blood, I reckon, James.
So, Jordan into the pits as well. Fuel and tyres will be.
Yeah, his tyres were
Really badly worn. That will release Mike Isles, who's now 8.9 seconds behind Joe.
Will Joe pit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So he can get to the end of the race. We're pushing it, to be honest.
Well, he's got a healthy gap. He doesn't need to push it. He just needs to be consistent with the lap times and try and match them each lap.
Who's that, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I reckon if Mike's on the faster tyre, then he'll make it life easy for Mike.
Yeah, it's going to get harder and harder for Joe every lap.
But that last lap for Mike was a 30.6. That's a quick lap. That's not slow.
32.0 for
Yeah.
Joe. In fact, since lap 25, Joe's been in the 32s.
You've seen the gap between Fred and Callum?
Yes, 9.1 I've got.
Yeah, it keeps fluctuating between 9.1 and 9.5.
That would say to me then that Fred's probably just taking it a little bit easy.
Yeah, just keep control of the gap.
Well, he's got 10 laps. He's got half a tank of fuel.
Joe's in.
Joe's in, yeah.
I think this could be a lap or so too late for Joe.
Right, let's look at Mike. Here comes Mike. Start, finish straight.
Took a time.
Oh, Mike's wide though. Oh.
It's going to be
No,
tight.
yeah.
It is. Very tight.
Very tight. Joe's got fresh tyres. Alright, here we go again. Joe's got to do it all again then.
So Iggy is closing down Callum.
Nice wide.
And James is really closing down on kick. Just 1.9 behind him.
Keep going to sit.
I think he is, yeah. Oh, is he?
Not.
No.
No, he's
He's
not.
taking that line where you can never quite tell to those.
I think Kick sort of races.
I think he's probably committed to the one stop now. Yeah, James's tyres are very good, Nick, and they're on the softs. He's still in the 1 minute 30s.
He's a quick lad, that James.
I mean, even Fred's in the 31s.
Oh, he's fastest first sector as well from James. He's catching. Oh, kicks out wide.
Kick went very wide, yeah, just watching that. I imagine the next lap or so, James will be right on his gearbox. I don't imagine it'll be too difficult on those tyres.
Joe's got a run on Mike, and he's stay behind.
Joe just has about his time. Just force Mike into an error, and away you go. That classical nutshell. He's in the slipstream though. He's got the slipstream. Here we go. Will they have a look at it? Nope. Mike's better on the brakes. Defends early.
independent there, yeah.
You might have to switch to the bottle to
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. Yeah.
Very close to it now. Forget about the next lap. James is going to go for it on this one.
Oh, I think there's a bit of bump draft there.
Draft.
Yeah, they're going for it. We've got 11
GT
viewers.
boys, not NASCAR.
Oh, I think James was travelling for the inside, couldn't get there. Fastest lap again from James. Around the outside, can he do it? Oh, there's contact again, but
He's made it through. He's made it through.
Well
What a
done there.
move around the outside.
great move. Let's get a replay of that. That's a great move. Bit of contact, but it was nicely done. Here we go. Then here's the replay. In the slipstream, pulls out round the outside of all places. Great move. Bit of contact. I don't think Kick was expecting him there, but it was clean.
No.
It was done. Good move that from James.
I think he just ran wide, kicked it. And Joe's got a good run on Mike here.
Yeah, here we go then. Here comes Joe. Can he do the same? Oh, Mike's defending nice and early,
That's
but
gonna
Joe's
do
on the
something,
inside.
Mike's giving him the line there, really.
He is. Oh, there's
Still Mike's
contact.
right around the
Oh,
outside.
Mike. Joe's very respectful, giving him lots of room.
Yeah, very,
nice move
very.
though. Nice move.
If you're defending turn one, you've got to commit to that inside, I think.
Well, here's the replay. I don't know what.
Otherwise, the car that does take the inside can easily run into you and just push you out wide.
It's a bit weird. Mike would let him have that inside line,
Oh no.
but
Strange.
much respect from these two. Left him
Yeah.
loads of room.
Been an intriguing battle this season.
It has. Iggy really is catching Callum. And Fred's pulling away. It's 10.5.
I'd imagine with Icky being Callum's obviously team boss, will he want to jeopardise Callum in terms of points? So he might want Callum to lose too many points. Or will Icky just sort of play a team game a little bit and sit behind him? Or really fighting for it?
We've
We
got
already discussed it before the race.
we got some anime fans in the chat. I think here.
Staying out.
Kenzai Drift Boy. Nani?
Not Kieran, is it?
No. The Arrows Racing Team is
Yep.
my Max Verstappen. That's our boy. What a move. Yeah, incredible move by James.
Yeah.
I still think if he had not been in that contact with Kick, he'd be right up there. I reckon.
He'd be up there with where Iggy is now,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
If not in front of Iggy. Yeah, he probably would be in front of Iggy, would he?
No, I think he would. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, I think he would have been
He'd
on
be where
Callum's.
Callum, yeah, if not in
Callum's back.
front of Callum.
Yeah.
Because the way Callum was churning through his tyres.
Oh, he's drifting. Oh, he's made an error.
Made a couple of those
James,
at
he's.
Suzuka,
I'm gonna say he's trying too hard. Yeah.
Now.
No need to force unwanted errors there.
Oh, just a bit squarely out of the corner there.
Iggy's just 1.4 behind Callum there.
Oh, still with Joe, by the way. All the way in.
Oh yeah.
Still under half a second.
Still confused as to why Mike left that inside line open.
Maybe he was fuel saving before that, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, surely you'd want to cut to that inside straight away.
No, you
Defend.
could do, yeah. But like you did say, you might, maybe he's better with traffic if we do.
Maybe.
Maybe wanted Joe there just to see where his brakes and stuff are, and maybe have a fight with him on it.
Millennial Chicken. I can't even make a fizzy joke with that Merc. Damn.
Which Merc though? That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Joe, because that's what the stream's on
Oh,
right now.
yeah, I suppose the Coca-Cola, yeah.
Oh, Joe's a bit deep. Oh, Mike was a bit deep there, but Mike's right
you
with
could
him.
say that this battle is bubbling up nicely.
Oh.
Ba-dum-dum.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you,
Wow.
Millennial Chicken, can you give a rating out of 10 for that bad joke?
0.
Iggy's right with Callum now. This is interesting.
What happened here?
How did the
How does Iggy do this? I think
Yeah.
he's got to think of the bigger picture.
thing? He hasn't really got a threat from behind. He's not even looking into turn one.
Or is he just going to just stay there?
Millennial
Minus
Chickens.
0.5. out of 72.61. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. Don't have much choice.
Shake up the race. Oh god. these pod-based jokes are getting worse each week.
I say that Iggy's going to hold back for Callum.
I think he's going for it.
Certainly with him.
For it, isn't it?
Surely not. Surely not.
I wouldn't risk this at all.
Yeah.
He's on the inside. Iggy's got him.
He's through. That's interesting because obviously this will hurt Callum in the overall standings.
How many laps are left now?
5 laps.
So he can't catch Fred then. So
Fred's disappeared.
Yeah, but I was thinking if Iggy's got the pace to catch Fred, I think that may be the reason why. But so Fred's just stopped. So.
That's interesting. Well, I don't get that. Why would you?
And there's not really a threat from behind.
If you're just doing this race and he races out, sure, I wouldn't do that.
So Callum just needs to finish second every race, doesn't he?
Pretty much, yeah, because Callum will obviously drop 2 points now, which will put him 6 behind Fred. And I mean, he could have a nightmare of a race at Laguna Seca, which is the finale for next week.
I think that's a bad move on Iggy's part there. Oh, but Callum's kept with him.
He's struggling though. I know, so he's just sliding that Mercedes
he
round.
is. Bit of a corner cut there as well.
Mike is past Joe, by the way.
Oh yeah, so he did.
I think it might just happen.
Oh, Mike's wide though.
Really
Oh,
wide.
he's very wide.
Slide in the Porsche out of your chair.
Just where you think Joe would just pull away.
That is a good point, by the way. Mr. James is catching Callum very quickly.
He is indeed. A 30.9 last time around for James and a 32.5 for Callum, which included that little battle with Iggy.
Right, Mike's now got the inside line. Joe's round the outside. Can he get it done? Into turn 1. That's going to be a brave move. Mike's overcooked it a bit.
Joe will get a better exit.
Joe's got a better exit. Oh, he's forced his way through. I think that's all fair there. Bit of door banging.
Yeah.
Good battle, that.
Joe had the line, to be honest.
He did. And he's defending very early.
That's a little bit naughty there, moving across a little bit in the braking zone.
I think Callum's going backwards. I think James is going to catch him.
He's really brilliant him in now.
He is catching the regiment.
Yeah, it's kind of... It's a little or no avail though, isn't it really? I mean, he's not going to close in 11.5 seconds. Almost 12 seconds. You know.
If there's like 10 laps left, then maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of came a little bit too late.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, Mike's going to have another look on Joe. Not quite. You thought about it?
Oh,
That Porsche's rear end is always very leery.
it is.
This is what I mean though, about like Joe and Mike in that first stint. They've really dropped themselves into no man's land. They're 42 seconds behind Kick and 9 seconds in front of Jordan.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, I don't know whether they're not thinking about racing the guys at the front or whether they're just too engrossed on their own battle. It seems like they're racing against each other more than what they're racing against the other guys on track. Oh, they're both really deep into turn 1.
Yeah. Ooh, saw the end of that. I'm still amazed Iggy passed Callum.
I am here, very
But
amazed.
then again, I can see why he had to, because if James is catching, you've got to get a shifty, haven't you?
Yeah.
Joe defending very early. Mike trying to go on the outside, not quite.
James just 4.4 behind.
No, Mikey, I don't think Iggy will get Fred. No way.
No.
You'll need a flux capacitor in that Lamborghini to do that.
right.
Oh, there's contact! There was a bit of contact from Mike and Joe. Again, there's more contact. Oh, God, Mike's really slidey. Just keep calm, Joe. Keep calm.
That gap from Fred to Iggy has gone up now. It's
That
now
was
13.8. Is Iggy going to let Callum back through? Maybe, just try it for a couple of laps.
Yeah.
To see what you could do.
Bit of team
it's
tactics
probably
there.
not possible now.
The
So
gap's now 13.8 between Greg and
Yeah, I don't think James is
Yeah.
going to catch up.
and it's just half a second now between Iggy and Callum's tyre. I imagine
Here we
Callum went back 3 down the straight.
Yeah, here we go again. Here comes Joe. Mike's defending early. Joe's on the outside. Mike's better on the brakes. Interesting, he didn't.
That's what he should have done a few laps ago.
Yeah.
He's defended that inside line.
yeah.
Joe's got a better run though. Right, but he's on the outside again. Oh, the door banging again. Oh,
Please.
Joe's got the inside, but now it's on the. Oh, Joe's. Oh, I don't think Mike will take kindly to that. A bit of a hit and run. Oh, there's contact. Mike hit. Oh no. Oh no, it's ended in tears. It's ended in tears. But Joe recovered it though. I think Mike let him through.
When you're racing that hard against each other, it's all these late lunges and quick change of directions.
Yeah, see,
Callum
there
was
was.
flashing Iggy.
I think we need to do this sooner than later.
I think it might be a case of
James is in
it's really close. These two cannot afford to battle. Iggy either needs to let him go and then defend like crazy from James.
Yep.
Oh, he's getting tight.
I mean, it could just be a case of, on the last lap, ease it off on the run to the line.
There's only a lap left of it, I suppose.
That's what I mean, yes. James has got to make up 2.7 seconds, which, I mean, that is possible though, if Iggy and Callum start having some shenanigans. It only takes a missed braking point.
Mr. Waffle enters the final lap. As Melanie Chicken says, he will do in a minute. Here he comes.
It's an incredible turn of pace from Fred for this second stint.
He really, he's not lying when he says in the chat that he really has gelled with that BMW. He really has gelled with that BMW.
And he's going to make it on fuel as well, just about.
Ooh, that's fine. Look at James. James is right there now on the same straight as these two.
I mean, he's taken half a second out of him in this final sector. If those two in front of him start playing games...
Joe and Mike have had it again, by the way.
Oh yeah, Mike's got back ahead.
Show. There seems to be a contact there.
Anyway,
from Osaka. There we go, so actual views from Japan. Not just anime fans, Mark.
all right, cool.
Here we go, Iggy's done the switch
Yeah, he's done it
on the
now.
run into turn 4.
I'm surprised they did it there.
Yeah, I think that's...
James is right
James
there
is
now.
now he's less than a second behind.
Yeah, Iggy. Wow.
That's leaving it very late.
Very. Meanwhile, Joe's gonna have another look at. Here comes Joe again.
Wow. This battle between Joe and Mark's been epic all season. And I just lapped for something. Just quite close.
Oh, Joe's on the outside into turn 1. Here we go. Mike's gonna outbrake himself, I think.
These two have got to be careful. Jordan's on 5 seconds behind. If they start
Oh,
taking
there's
each other
contact!
off-
Oh, see, I think that was on Mike. That was carrying way too much weight. Look at Jordan. Yeah, Jordan's right there.
He is.
Jordan was 9 seconds behind a couple of laps ago. It's now
Oh,
4.4.
look at James! Look at James! Look at James! Here goes
James.
Fred wins. By the way, well done, Fred. Sorry, but going back to James here, James and Iggy. Here they come. This is going to be close. This is super
Iggy
close.
will have a slipstream from Callum. James will have a slipstream from Iggy. I think he's going to be 2
Oh, that was good racing. Good racing,
Great
that.
racing today, guys.
What could have
Great
been for
racing.
James? That could have
Yeah.
been second place.
That could have been easily.
So easy.
I think he'll be very annoyed at certain things there.
So that's 2 races in a row for James where things haven't quite gone his way.
So
Well,
battle
look
for
at
6th and
Joe Mark.
7th. Yeah, here we go.
Right.
Porsche's spinning this rear tyres again.
Yeah. He needs to sort out the rear end on that Porsche.
That
But he
was,
seems to catch Joe though, and I don't really get it.
I don't
Joe
know
seems
what's
way
going on.
more planted, but he just... Mike's looking around the outside, not quite there.
This is gonna-
Got to run to the line.
Oh, Joe's got a good exit. He's got a very good exit, but Mike's there.
I lost about a tenth in the exit of the corner.
There's only 3.3 behind there.
Look at Jordan. Jordan's right there. I think Joe's got this. Joe comes
Joe's
sixth.
got this.
Go and show
Seventh,
how much time
yeah.
those two
lost,
lose battling
yeah.
with each other.
Jordan
Big
P8
competition
and Chris
as well.
Peace in P9. That is, there you go then. Good racing that for everybody tonight.
That was great racing for everyone. Just a pity the contact between Kick and James after that.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a really close race back towards
And
the
then
end.
James went off himself, of course, a little bit later on. I think that
Yeah.
definitely could have been a solid P2 finish for James.
Definitely.
Right, let's have a look at the race results then. We'll go through them. Would you like to do it again, Stephen? You did it last week.
Can do if you want.
Yep,
So
you fire away.
Fred wins again today. 16 seconds in front of Callum in second, and then Iggy in third, and then in fourth is James. Unlucky for today on what happened with Kick. And Kick is in fifth, and then sixth is Joe, closely followed by Mike, and then Jordan in eighth, and then Chris in ninth. And James today had the fastest lap, 1:30.2.
Good racing,
Well,
everybody.
that's
Right, so we're going to save the replay, and then with that, we're going to end the stream. So, gentlemen, thank you for joining me, Stephen and Mitch. And it's good night from us. Good night.